Okay, now this height is perfect for Steve and I, but if the kids want to come out and play, let's just say that they're somewhere in this neighborhood of height. It's a lot more fun to play at the height level of the tallest player on the court. So if you have kids, just going to give you a little tip. First thing is just loosen this a hair, just so you have some room to work. Slide that down, we're talking an inch or two. Under the sleeve, you just have to lift that sleeve up a little bit. Find the button, push it, and take it down to the next click. See how that's been lowered? Come back over and slide these back up. I can't emphasize enough how helpful it is to practice with these slide tensioners. Learn how they work. Tighten that up. And now
stop.
So when it comes time to lower this for the kids, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to learn how to use these slide tensioners. Just give yourself a little bit of slack so you don't put too much pressure on the net. And then if you raise the net just up that sleeve to expose the button, this is how you take it down a notch or up a notch. We're going to go ahead and take it down. You push it in and you just kind of keep that straight and you'll see it hit that next button. Don't worry if you can't find that hole, you just move it around a little, you'll find it. Slide that back down, okay, and then with your slide tensioners, bring that tension back up to where it ought to be. Square off your poles again, and it's about ready for the kids to play. Oh good, we're killing it. It's only 12:30. So now one more adjustment we're going to show. Obviously with this game we have a lot of pickleball players that enjoy playing sandy pickle at the park, on the beach, but they still play pickleball, and that's not going to change. So if you want to get a little bit of volley practice, we went ahead and made sure that this was adjustable to a standard pickleball height so that partners can practice their volleys. Very simple, again, with the slide tensioners. Have I mentioned how important these are? Slide it down just a bit to give yourself a little bit of slack. And on this step, to bring it to pickleball height, you're going to pop off the middle pull. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and take that right out. And we're going to use that slot at the bottom to insert the net and adjust that tension back up again. And you're going to need to take quite a bit of tension out of it this time because we're all the way down at the bottom. I think I took a little bit too much, Steve. Let me give you back some. My pole is tilted toward me. Get that nice and square. Tighten it up. And let's get some volley practice in. So as you see now, we are right at about the 3-foot level. Very close to regulation. So if you want to get a little bit of volley practice, keep in mind the no spike zone is set at 5 feet, where your kitchen and pickleball is at 7 feet. So if you want to move that back, you can, or just eyeball it. Stand behind what would be the kitchen line with your partner and just practice that hand-eye coordination. Okay, here we go. And then stand across from your partner and practice that hand-eye coordination with some volleys. Oh! Oh! We better get one good. And now it's time to practice some volleys. You can do this on the beach, on the grass. You could even Do this inside if you have a living room. Now it's time to practice some volleys. Get 7 feet from the net, each of you, and practice that hand-eye shit. Get 7 feet from each other. Give yourself a couple feet here so it's more like a pickleball court, and practice. Oh! Oh, good shot. Woo! Screws it up, gets Rochambeau'd right in the balls. You get about 7 feet from the net and practice those volleys. Hand-eye coordination. Ah! Oh.
That was pretty good.
Good. Okay, now we're going to tear it down.